I'm going to go over the papers that you need for your schedule for this week of Memorial Day, May 25th. So technically there is no activities assigned for Memorial Day, no worksheets, but I did do some videos on the history of Memorial Day. So you're getting a separate email with this on there. And all of these are videos that I did based on different worksheets, which you don't even need to worry about printing out because everything I'm doing is just out loud, just listening. It's participation only and it's optional. So if you want to, there's some extra things on here that you can do. If not, or you could do it on a different day, but it is optional. So for the rest of the week, on Tuesday, journal will be, if you could imagine you could bounce on a trampoline to the clouds, what would you see? So you're going to write about that. Then you're going to do some MobyMax for 20 minutes. You guys have been doing, a lot of you have been doing a great job. I can see your progress, and it's been really wonderful to see that. We'll be finishing Charlotte's Web this week, chapters 20 through 22. For math on Wednesday, you will be needing a multiplication chart. It might look a little different than the one I have, but you should have one in your packet. So that will be very helpful if you have that to use. You're going to be doing division, so you need division 0 through 4, and then division 2 and 3. I will send a copy of this Memorial Day packet, but like I said, this one I'm just reading. There are some questions to be answered, but you definitely don't need to print it out. You can just listen, participate, and it is optional. There's a really good one on different rules about how we respect our flag. And this one also is just something to listen and follow along. You do not need to print this worksheet at all. I will attach it to the email so that you can look at it if you want to as I'm going through, but definitely don't need to do any writing. And then this one I think is really helpful, the difference between Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Labor Day. And again, out loud questions. There is a Venn diagram, but you do not need to fill it out. There is a coloring page for Memorial Day, so that's just something fun. You will need the Charlotte's Web comprehension questions 1 through 14. We're going to do 1 through 7 on Tuesday and 8 through 14 on Wednesday. So you will need all 4 of those pages. And then from the Science Endangered Species packet, you will need this coloring page on the bald eagle. We're going to learn about a bald eagle this week. And then there is a whole packet on feelings. So this one, let those feelings out. You can just follow along. There's nothing that needs to be written. I read all this out loud, so you do not need to print this out. But if you want to follow along, you can. Division by 4, division by 5. And then I have the rest of the Charlotte's Web questions, which I told you about. This one on the West Indian manatee from that coloring packet, Endangered Species. We are going to do solving one-step equations. So it looks like this. And then Charlotte's Web, the vocabulary, as well as the vocabulary cards for chapters 20 through 22, which should finish up all the pages. Oh no, there's more on Friday. Hold on. And then from the feelings packet, people who care about me, and the helpers who keep me safe. You do not need to print these out. You can just listen and follow along. You do not need these worksheets at all, but I will attach it to the email so you have it if you like. And then we have Charlotte's Web Fact or Opinion. The Charlotte's Web quotables, we will go through that one. So there's 2 pages for this. And then the Charlotte's Web word search, which I do not go over the answers. That one is more just for fun. And then there were bookmarks that you can color if you'd like. And then from your packet, A Day in the Life of the President, you need the 2 pages that say campaign tour stops. Over here, Mr. President, there's 2 pages for this one. And then, sorry, there's 1 page for this one. And then the White House dinner menu. That's the other page. And that will finish up that part of the packet. And then this should be attached to the email, a family art project neighborhood collage. So I go over this. You do not need to print this at all. They're just directions and I read the entire thing. So really, there's nothing that you need to print. They're just going to be finishing up Charlotte's Web and those division pages from the packet that I had originally sent home in April. And then next week, you'll be getting a new book that we will be reading along with a new packet, which will get us through the month of June. And I've already gone through and organized that. So the worksheets that you need will hopefully all be in order in that packet. And then there will be extra pages at the end. That's kind of a summer supplement that you can do with your child just a little bit at a time just to keep their skills up this summer. And with those, I included an answer key. That way you can check your child's work if they get those pages done. Okay, I hope you have a really great week, and I hope that you enjoy the beautiful sunshine.